8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Live inside of the John P. Rickard Recreation Complex, it's the kickoff of the playoffs for the minor Adam AA Toros, and they have drawn the fourth place Peterborough Petes. They hope to bring their success from the regular season into the OMHA playoffs. There's that pass up through center for number 5. Moving up to the other side for Appleby. Appleby was moving up through center over the stick there, Papa Giorgio, and into the corner. Back to retrieve it, there's number 8, firing it around there for number 5 to try and get it out. To get kept in from the line, nice play to hold it in there from Hayden Shaw. Now it comes out over Shaw's stick and back into the Peterborough zone. Number 5. Coming up through center, got his way around Owen Bays, and now he'll just dump it the rest of the way, go off on the line change. Goes back in behind the net. Shaw leads it up through center. Got to make its way around Rogers, and that pass over there for Bays. Owen Bays trying to open up the scoring. Sets it up at the line. Nice play to get it back there for Shaw, and his shot isn't going to make it through. Using the boards to dump it down pass. Got Carley into the corner. Carley will fire it around the boards for Kate Ryan. Try and dump it out. There's a pass over there for 91 Miller Hope with a pass over there for Bays with his shot. It goes high and wide just over the blocker hand. Bianco out front there for Kate Ryan, trying for a shot, and there's a stop out in front to make the stop. Another draw just off to the right of the goal. Quick shot is going to miss wide of the net. Try and get on the loose puck and get it out of the zone. Nice play by Evan Hay to hold it in. Then he gets knocked down, and that'll be the first penalty of the series as Hay was taken down at in front of the net. So the Toros get to go to the first power play. This one is going to go to number 14. So 2 minutes or less in the box. Toros will take the face off just off to the left of the Peterborough goal. Fires it around the board. That's going to get kept in by Sickman, who goes for a shot. That's going to bounce in wide. And there's a high stick out in front. Toros touch it up. And there's the whistle on the high stick. Hayes going to take the draw just inside the line. Hit him fair right there. One past him. Sickman's got to retrieve it in his own end. Ethan Sickman from his own zone. He starts it with a pass. Getting it over there for Tassler. He's going to chip it up through center. That one over the stick there. Matthew Sutter. And Tassler is still digging away at it. Coming over there was number 87. He's going to try and backhand it in. Toros knocked that one down at the penalty box area. Goes past Sickman. Ethan Sickman tries to dump it in and got knocked down off the back of number 88, who's going to fire at the length of the ice, right back in behind the Toros net. Backward Fair is going to pick it up. Aiden Fair moves it to the other side. Nobody was there except for number 97 Chambers, who bounces it in. That's the first shot kicked aside by Alan Mundy in the series as he steered that one aside, put it in behind the goal. And the Toros get to start the rush from their own end. Quick shot. Nice stop there from Bianco. Got enough of his glove on it to make that stop. Back to the line it goes. Quick shot from Appleby. Going to get caught out in front and held on to for a face-off. Draw off to the left of the right of the Peterborough goal, taken by Bays. Wins it back there for Kate Ryan. Tried to set it up in front. Bays is looking for the puck. He's going to walk it out in front. Try for the backhand out in front of the goal. Nice stop there by Bianco. And hangs on to it as he stops Bays right in close in front of the goal. So we'll take another face-off. Just off to the right in the Peterborough goal, trying to win that draw. Wins it there. Kay Ryan was trying to dig away at the loose puck on the draw. Now comes free, goes back to the line. Quick shot there from Shaw, doesn't make it through the net. Kay Ryan trying to win that battle in the corner. He's going to try and fire it back down low. got taken off his feet. Getting some help there on the corner now. Trying to get the puck free. Get a squirt free for Peterborough's number 12. That'll do it for the first penalty of the series, as number 14 is back on the ice, serving his 2-minute minor. Trying to slap it away. Peterborough come up through center. With that lead pass, they're going to come into the zone. Number 5. Doing some nice stick handling work. Sets it up in front. Picked off there by Hayden Shaw. Read that well. Leads it up there for T. Ryan. Shaw coming in the zone. Couldn't shoot it. Still tried to throw it at the goal though. Got knocked down at her front. Scooped up there by Evan Hayes. Going to fire it the rest of the way down the ice. Into the corner. Knocked down by Jack Curley at center. Curley's going to put it into the corner. We've just almost played 5 minutes here of game number 1 of this series. Toros finished up in first place, only lost a couple of games during the regular season. So they are the heavy favorite in this series, but you never know what could happen with those underdogs. That goes down the ice, back in behind the goal. The Toros stick to their game plan. They should be able to escape this series, but that's why you play the playoffs. Tasla coming up through center. Tasla getting it up there into the zone. Well, Tasla takes a shot, bouncing on goal, stop, rebound at the front, and it just gets fired wide of the goal. Toros with the first little bit of pressure there. As that was, I believe, McMurray out in front of the net, who is trying to bang in the rebound. Toros still on it, going back to the line, setting it up. That's going to be offside. Gets fired the rest of the length of the ice down. Back there goes Liam Calhoun on the loose puck. Calhoun trying to get away with a lead pass. Tripped up there out of his own zone with Suter. And it's offside. Face off, getting one there by the Toros. Papa Giorgio tried to win that race. Knocked Papa Giorgio, tried to go back there for Peter Fair, but he got picked off there by number 87. Quick shot on net, it's going to go wide. Take it, tear him off that backhand board. For Fair to move it up there for Papa Giorgio again. Papa Giorgio goes weak side there for Griffin. Sam Griffin gets away from the check. Tries for a shot. That's going to go wide of the net. It's going to carry him off the backhand boards. Toros trying to go back to the line for Fair. And the shot hit a Peterborough player right in front. All Toros again. Kept in there by Sigma from the line. He's going to flip it in back in behind the net. Comes in by Fair. His bouncing shot isn't going to make it through. There's a knuckler going to the net. Picked up there by Papa Giorgio. Tried to backhand it over to the other side. Picked off there by Peterborough. And they come up into the zone. In over the blue line, looking for the shot, and it's going to bounce wide. Tear him off the board there for Fair. Fair's lead pass. Get picked up there by T. Ryan. Stays onside. T. Ryan looking to cause some damage. He's in the zone with a shot. Stopped there by Bianco with a blocker hand. As he blocked with that one aside. Made sure that he made that stop. Back in behind the goal, trying to set it up in front. Coming around the board. Picked off there by the Toros. Going for the shot. He's going to try from the bad angle. Kicked aside there by Bianco. Still battling away at it in the corner. And they come up with it at center. Number 7 leads it in the zone. In over the blue line. With a shot. That's going to take wide of the net. As he tried to pick the glove hand on Monday. Setting it up in front. That bouncing puck went high and wide over the goal. Scooped up there in the corner. Number 88. Took down Fair behind the net. Scooped up there by Bays. Owen Bays leading the rush. Got to get around number 97 for the opportunity. Bays is in with a shot. Stopped there with the left pad of Bianco. Pick that one aside. Bays trying to keep it in there. And set it up in front. Going back to the line. From Appleby. Bays digging away at it. Trying to shoot it. Couldn't do that. And the late pass up through center. That was Rain. Rain, number 88. Chipped off the boards. Miller Hope trying to go with it. Passes it for Bays as he was able to chip it onto his stick. Owen Bays has had a couple of opportunities. That's going to be another one in on net. Not going to make its way to the goal though. Trying to throw it up in front for a quick one time. And that's somewhere in the equipment of Bianco back in behind the net. trying to win that battle in the corner. Everybody was on that loose puck trying to get it free. Number 17 will ring it around the boards. Going to get try and kept in there by the Toros, Tate Ryan. Quick shot. Going to get blocked at the front. Turnover, backhand shot. Just high and wide over the goal. Now trying to win that battle, and he squeaks free from the defender. Tries to throw it at the front. Couldn't stuff it in from the left side. Logan McMurray on the loose puck. McMurray sending it up in front. Hit the side of the net and stayed there in the crease area. Kept in by Appleby. Peterborough can't get it out of their own zone now. Another nice play by Appleby to hold the line. Trying to keep it there. And we finally get a whistle on a glove hand pass. We have 25 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Griffin trying to sweep it into the corner. It's going to go back in behind the net where Peterborough is going to pick it up. And if you're Peterborough, you're going to love escaping the first period here with a 0-0 tie. Because it's been all Toros with the opportunities out in front of the net. Just haven't been able to cash yet. Jack Carley might change out with a shot. Goal! Jack Carley from the line. A 3-9 shot with 1.9 seconds left. As it pulls up 1-0 to go to the second period. Carley, a shot from the line, was able to squeak in past the goaltender with 1.9 seconds left, and he gets his first of the playoffs and gives the Toros a 1-0 lead to go to the second. We'll have the face-off at center. Number 88 will take it against Matthew Suter to kick off period number 2. That was a pretty quick first period. Toros with the buzzer beater to take a 1-0 lead. This time, Suter's trying to clear it out, and he's going to clear it down the ice. First one trying to get there is Fleming in behind the net. Doesn't have to hurry very hard. It goes for icing. And a draw coming off to the right of the Toros goal, and Mundy in net. Trying to win that draw with the Toros. Nice play there by Miller Hope. And Tate Ryan gets taken down the center. Was able to make his way back to his feet though. Tate Ryan tried to pick up the loose puck. The captain is there for the Toros. And it's in offside. A draw right here at center. Trying to scoop it up there was number 88. Turnover. Run over the stick there of Miller Hope. And down the ice into the corner. Trying to chip it aside. Miller Hope battling away at it. Comes free there for the Toros, try to get it out. That pass kept in, quick shot is going to go wide of the net. Another centering pass. Trying to get away from Tate Ryan, that was number 88 with some nice moves. And fired around the boards. Toros will pick that one off with Owen Bays. Bays coming up through center with some speed now. Getting some help with Tate Ryan as well, joining the rush. And Basil backhanded into the corner for Tate Ryan. Looking for Miller Hope out of front. They play catch with it. Tate Ryan finds a better ice of a shot. Off the post. Rebound in front for Bays. And it's in the net. And there's a goal there for the Toros. Nothing. I believe that's taking number 91. By the way, he's celebrating Miller Hope. Will get the goal at the side of the net to make it 2-0. Bianco came up with a nice stop off Tate Ryan, but the rebound sat right at the side of the goal, and I believe it was number 91, Miller Hope, that put it in to make it 2-0. Quick shot, blocker stop there from Bianco, back in behind the net, and it's going to be dug out in behind the goal. Looking to throw it out in front, he's going to find Fair from the line. Ready Fair, firing the back down low. Try to walk it out in front, he's got the line for Sigma, looking for some lane with a shot. That one's going to get caught by Bianco, and held for a face-off. Another draw coming off to the left of the Peterborough goal. Will be taken by Evan Hay, won by Peterborough. Trying to move it up through center. Led out by Rogers. Rogers moves it to the other side for number 12, trying to use the stick handle. Poked off his stick, and Pastula comes back the other way. Paul Tasla looking for the shot. That's going to get stopped there by Bianco and held on to. Now Suter is going to take the offensive draw here for the Toros. Lead this one 2-0. A late goal by Jack Carley and an early goal here by Miller Hope. Sam Giffen digging on the loose puck. It goes into the corner. Try to win that draw with Suter. He's getting double teamed out there. Backhanded it behind the goal. Papa Giorgio digging away at it. Tapped in by Shaw. Hayden Shaw shot, didn't make it through. It comes around there for number 23. Trying to find a lane. He's going to try to get it over there for Reynolds. Reynolds pass up there for Young. Young can't get away from Hayden Shaw, who dumps it the rest of the way down the ice. Another turnover in the zone. Backhanded there by number 16. Appleby right on the net. Steered aside there by Bianco into the corner. Number 15 can't get rid of it. Peterborough having some trouble clearing it out of their own zone. Toros have taken advantage of it so far. Have a 2-0 lead. Sam Giffen going for the wraparound. Bianco came back across with a right pad save. Draw. Stop to the left of the Peterborough goal. Number 88 will scoop it up and backhand at the ring through the ice. And it'll go for icing. Now Bays will take that draw just off to the right of the Peterborough goal. Try and win it. Wins it back to the line. Kate Ryan couldn't get a shot away, so Bays will take it in the corner. Go for that wraparound and beat Bianco. Out of front for Evan Hay with a backhand shot. Just high over the post. Kept in there by Hay for Bays. Bays with a nice spin move, gets it around. His defender puts it back in behind the net. They're looking to stuff it out in front. Battling away at it with Kate Ryan, trying to whack away at it, and neither whack away would make its way into the back of the net as Bianco stood tall and tapped it out, so we'll get another face-off in the Peterborough end. And a draw that's off to the left of the goal, let be taken by Bays. Bays trying to win that draw, gets one defensively by number 17. Around the boards, captained by Miller Hope. Hope along with Bays, taking away at the loose puck. Scooped aside there by Davies. Davies with a nice pass for number 12 to come in over the blue line. And he's going to get stood up there by Jack Carley with a nice defensive play. But he still comes away with a loose puck. Number 12's backhand doesn't make it through. Peterborough in the zone, and it gets stopped there by Alan Mundy. Right in close, he makes his toughest stop of the series so far. And a draw that's off to the left now of Alan Mundy, picked up there by the Toros. Evan Hay with a nice chip pass. Getting taken away there by Peterborough, number 12 now. Number 12 turns it over at center. Number 97 knocks it down, but couldn't find the puck. Toros do. Looking for that pass to the other side. Logan McMurray trying to bury it from the side of the goal. Couldn't do it. Tapped in from the line by Sigma. Ethan Sigma uses the boards back down low for Hay. Trying to walk it away from the check. Back to the line again for Sigma. Trying to get a shot through. He puts all his muscle into it. And he scores! Evan Hay got his stick on that shot from Sigma. And through the rest of it, through the lines of Bianco. And it's 3-0. Try here at center to be taken by Matthew Suter. Winning that race was Papa Giorgio, but he overskated the puck. Number 87 tried to chip it away. He's going to get stuck there in the corner. Back to the line again for Fair. Rated Fair fires it back down low for Suter, trying to backhand it out of front. There's Sam Giffen with a shot. Right pass save, rebound out of front. And it is stopped there by Bianco out in front of the net as he stopped Papa Giorgio right in front of the goal. That's one of his biggest saves of the series so far. Toros still keep this one at 3-0. Suter takes the draw just off to the left of the goal. One there by Peterborough. Number 23 trying to fire it around. That's going to get kept in on the other side by Fair. Fair's passes over the reach of Papa Giorgio down low. Sam Giffen doing the work in the corner. Scooped up there by number 87. He's not going to get it as Fair keeps it in. Rated Fair shot tip. And nice reaction stop there by Bianco with the blocker hand save. Some nice moves there by Suter. Stuck, had the puck on a string, finally lost it. Fair, fires it right back in behind the goal. Looking to find a lane. Nice play there by Papa Giorgio to put the pressure on. They've got Sam Griffin sitting at the front, but the pass is out of his reach. Ethan Sickman will keep it in. Sickman going for a shot. It's going to get blocked out of front. 3-on-2 the other way, led by Reynolds. Reynolds looking to do some damage. Quick shot. It's going to roll in wide, just outside the crease area. Toros trying to get it out. There's a trip, no penalty on the call. As they're all battling on the loose puck, it gets knocked down at center and fired back into the Toros and back in behind the net. Lead pass. Miller Hope will pick it up. Hope moving it to the other side for Tate Ryan, where it was out of his reach. And now scooped up there and fired aside. Kept in there by Suter. Tate Ryan doing all he can and behind the net now. Wrap around. Left pass stop. Tate Ryan still banging away at it. And Bianco's got it. The draw off to the left of the Peterborough goal with 8:28 left to go here in period. Number 2, quick shot. That's going to go high and wide as he tried to pick the top shelf. Number 2 tries to fire it around. Scooped off there by Bays. Bays tried to go back to the line for Shaw. They got intercepted there by number 5. Setting it out in front. Tried to go for a shot and it was in his feet area. Goes back in behind the net for a shot. Fire it around. We get kept in from the line from Reynolds. Looking to take a shot from the slot area, and that's going to go wide of the net. Toros got that loose puck and chip it aside past the defenseman. Trying to win that race. In the corner, he gets taken out in behind the net. He's getting guarded on. Tate Ryan tried to win the draw. Tate Ryan still digging in there. It comes free to Peterborough as they lead it up. With some numbers, led by number 88, getting around the check with a shot, hopped into the glove of Alan Mundy, but went in wide. Another throw at the net. That one goes wide of the goal. Actually, it went right on the net. Mundy made the stop. Number 8. Nice play there by Logan McMurray. McMurray puts some pressure on, throws it out of front for Evan Hay, but the pass is out of his reach. He's the one that made it 3-0 on the nice deflection on the shot from Ethan Sickma to make it 3-goal spread here. Kashla got a stick on that and deflected it out of his own end. Rogers moving it up through center. Here comes the opportunity for number 12. 1-on-1 against Mundy. And stopped there by Mundy with a big save. Alan Mundy came up with a huge stop there off number 12 out in front of the net. So he hasn't been tested very much here in the second period, but that'll go down as one of his biggest saves of the game. But we are getting a Toros penalty out of it all, so it'll be a Peterborough power play. And it'll be taken by number 12, the draw, just out to the right of Mundy. Short-handed chance for Suter. Matthew Suter with some speed. Shot just wide of the post. Tapped in from the line. Going to go back in behind the net. Trying to stuff it out of front with Suter. Taken inside there by number 8. And stripped up by Sam Griffin. Moving it back to the other side. Griffin was out of his reach. He tries to get away from the check. From the face-off circle, he throws it at the goal. Taken away there by number 12. Sam Griffin taking Rutherford into the boards. Davies digging away at the loose puck. Dickinson, I believe that is number 12. He had a great opportunity just moments ago. Stymied by Alan Mundy in the Toros goal. Trying to chip it out there is Griffin, and he'll fire it the rest of the way down the ice. 1 minute exactly left to go on the power play, and 5:36 left to go here in period number 2. The Toros have built on their 1-0 lead. It's now up to 3-0. Cummins with a nice pass. Try to get it in the zone. Tipped aside. Trying to get it out. Peterborough keep it in there. Trying to get a shot away from the face-off circle. Just going to roll into the corner there for Braden Fair to fire it around and get picked off on the other side. Bayes trying to dig away at the loose puck. Owen Bayes digging away at it, and he finally chipped it out over the line. Up there for Papa Giorgio was out of his reach and scooped up on the other side for Sigma. Sigma uses the boards for Papa Giorgio, trying to get through the check, couldn't do it, and Sigma made the right play to back off at the line, fires it back in behind the goal. Tipping it up there for number 87, out of his reach. Papa Giorgio will pick it up. Stripped up there by number 87 in his own end. He's going to go off to the races. Go for a shot. Blocker save there from Mundy as he kicked it aside. Trying to go back to the line. Stolen away there by the Toros and dumped down the ice. Sigma trying to chip it into the zone. Ethan Sigma along with Miller Hope. Trying to chip it deeper in there. Hope's going to find Evan Hay to try and get away in the corner. He got taken off his feet. Back to the line again for Sigma. Ethan Sigma to the other side for Brady Fair. Try to go for a shot. It's going to get fired in behind the goal. Trying to win that race. Evan Hay throwing it out of front. There was nobody there. Battling away at it right in front of the goal. Nice stop there by Bianco. But he's still on his back, and now we get a whistle. A draw coming off to the left of the goal. Could be one there. Quick shot off the line. Not going to make its way through. Another quick shot. Not going to make it through. Suter shot. Scores! Matthew Suter with a nice shot. Finds the 5-4 through Bianco. And it's 4-0. Now Suter will take the draw on his own. Suter will take the draw at center. He gets his first of the playoffs to increase this lead to 4-0. That draw gets won by Peterborough. Appleby will dump it down the ice. It's going to go into the corner, right in behind the net, and go for icing. The draw that's coming off to the left of the goal. Trying to win that battle in the corner. And go back to the line. Gets picked aside there for number 88. Trying to get a shot away. It's a battle there on the loose puck. Comes free there for Peterborough. Goes for a shot. Nice stop there from Alan Mundy. Right in post as he stopped him right from the slot area. Peterborough player walked right into Mundy's eyes, and he followed that puck right into his glove for another big stop. He's made 2 key saves here in the second period. So he's showing so far that his playoff game has been up here in game number 1. Trying to chip it away. Back up the other way comes Evan Hay. Hay from the line. Gets it over to the other side. Quick shot. And they stopped there by Bianco. They're saying, the Toros are saying it was a goal, but it's still in behind the net. We'll have to find out a little bit later on whether that went in or not on the GoPro. Either way, it's still a 4-0 lead in favor of the Toros. And a draw that's coming off to the right of Bianco. Trying to win it. Number Toros win it. Try to go back to the line. Quick shot, tipped at the front. It's not going to make it to the goal. It's going to go back in behind the net for number 8. Tries to fire it around there for Davies. Davies trying to find a lane. He's going to dump it into the corner. Back goes Jack Carley on it. He opened up the scoring in period number 1 to give the Toros a 1-0 lead. Trying to chip it up through center for Griffin now. Griffin getting off the check. And he'll backhand it into the corner. Over to the other side for Davies. Davies turned it over. The Toros come in the zone and it's offside. Draw just at the blue line at the Toros bench. Nice play by Tay Ryan to get away. He's got Miller Hope on the other side. Gives it to him, but the pass was just over his stick. That was right tape to tape on Tay Ryan and just rolled over the tape of Miller Hope at the side of the net. Trying to get in the zone. That goes in behind the net. Trying to find a lane to fire it around. He took Sycamore and knocked that one down. Trying to chip it deeper into the corner. Scooped off there by number 87. Some nice moves there from Bays. Trying to get away from Reynolds in the corner. It goes in behind the net. There goes Reynolds to scoop it up. Comes around the other side. Throwing it out in front. Tate Ryan trying to fire it. That got taken down. He tried to fire it as he was getting taken down and behind the net. Last minute of play of the second period. Tate Ryan doing good work in that corner. Trying to put it in behind the net for Miller Hope. Hope's looking at it front. Winning that battle. Going off to the races is Reynolds now. Reynolds finally lost the puck there as he went on over the line. The battle on the loose puck, trying to dig it free away from Reynolds. Toros come away with it. Miller Hope getting it up there for T. Ryan. He might get the last opportunity of the second period. T. Ryan with some moves, backhand shot. Nice stop by Bianco, throwing it out of front, and another big save. Rebound out of front and gets fired wide. Toros all over them again, winning almost every battle. Sigma tried to shoot it from the line. That's going to go wide. Bianco's without a stick, throwing it out front. T. Ryan from his back tried to put it in, but Bianco came up with another big save, and that'll do it for period number 2. Some big pressure, including a couple of chances by T. Ryan, but the Toros couldn't bury it. But they do bury 3 of them in behind Bianco and make it 4-0 to go to the third. The face-off to start the third and final period to be taken by Evan Hay. Hay's going to take the draw. This one there by number 7. Passler tried to get in the zone. Scooping it up through center. Here comes number 88 out for the races. With a backhand. And stopped there by Mundy, who catches it out in front of the net as he fouled that one right into his glove. Another draw just off to the left of the Toros goal, trying to chip it free. Gets it up there for Sam Griffin. Griffin going off to the races with some speed. And he gets taken down. This might be a penalty shot, maybe. Appleby trying to chip it in the zone, touched up. And there it is. There's the call for the penalty shot. It'll be taken by Sam Griffin. So Griffin will get to go 1-on-1 once he gets talked to at the bench. So now it'll be Sam Griffin going 1-on-1 versus the goaltender Bianco, trying to add to the 4-0 lead. Griffin getting the last minute instruction. So is Bianco in the Peterborough goal. Referee probably telling him not to leave the crease until he catches the puck. And here we go. Most exciting play in hockey. The penalty shot. Sam Griffin versus Bianco. In and stop there for the right pad of Bianco, who made the save and kicked it aside. And it's still 4-0. And a draw now that's out to the left of the goal. So Sam Griffin couldn't take advantage of the penalty shot as Bianco came up with one of his toughest saves. Kicking it aside with the right pad, but the Toros are still in there looking for more. That one got swept right through the crease area. Sam Griffin doing some damage in the corner. Gets taken down. Back up the other way with some nice moves. Coming up into the zone comes number 7. Moncrief. He'll turn it over to the Toros. That's going to get thrown to the net and knocked down there by Hayden Shaw. Picked up by Chambers in his own end. Trying to fire it off the boards. The Toros have picked that one off. Scooping it up there is Bain. Bain lost it to Matthew Suter. He scored one of the 3 goals in the second period. There's Sam Griffin on the loose puck trying to chip it in there. Papa Giorgio doing some nice work there in the corner. Throwing it out of front. Quick save. Rebound out of front. Trying to sweep it in. It looked like Bianco was out of position. Toros couldn't take advantage. Tipped out of front. And they score! Out in front of the net. As they tipped that one in right in front of the goal. Down to the net and tipped that puck in front of the goal. And it went past Bianco to make it 5-0 now. Toros cruising here in Game 1 over Peterborough. Game number 2 of this series will go back to Peterborough at the Kinsman Arena as that one goes in offside. A draw right there from Evan Hay. It's going to get swept aside and scooped up in their own end from Liam Calhoun. Calhoun with a turnover. Tried to shoot it there was number 12. Shot there from Rogers. Steered aside there from Mundy. Right in behind the goal. Setting it up in front, tried to find Rogers from the side of the net. Taking away at it was number 12, and that's Dickinson who tried to stuff it in, but Mundy was able to find it for another face-off. A draw that's off to the left of the Toros goal. Back on behind the net goes Sigma. Sigma trying to find a lane. The pass gets broken up. In goes Dickinson with a shot. Stop there from Alan Mundy, and he'll try to hop on the rebound. Rebound out of front, gets fired wide. Peterborough with their first little bit of pressure now. They're in the third period, trying to at least get one of them. That goes in behind the net for Rogers. He's going to find Gusso from the line. Gusso's shot is going to bounce in easily for Mundy as they'll corral it in the blue paint. And a draw that's off to the right now of Alan Mundy. Firing it around. That's going to get picked off on the other side. Throwing it out of front. Stolen inside by Owen Bays. He's going to tip it off the board there for Miller Hope. Hope tries to get it out. He's battling away at it. There comes up through center. Away goes Tate Ryan on it. Tate Ryan, shot, doesn't make it through to the goal. Back in behind the net. Bays trying to dig it free in behind the net. And Bays is still digging at it over there in the corner. Trying to win that battle, and they're able to pin that puck up against the boards and get another whistle. And it'll be a draw just off to the left of the Peterborough goal. Quick shot off the line. Quick shot off the draw, went wide of the goal. Papa Giorgio throwing it out of front. Tries for the quick shot, and the one-timer miss. Battling away at it, trying to shoot it. It's going to throw it at the goal, and there's a blocker stop there from Bianco. It went behind the net. Setting it up in front. And he couldn't fire it on the forehand. Back the other way they come. Trying to get around from Matthew Suter with number 87 and lost his wheels. Tried to go off to the races now with Sam Griffin. Griffin has to chip it away past the defenseman. Got a good knockdown from Griffin. And Jack Carley, and it's offside. A draw right there from the Peterborough line. Trying to dump it off the boards. Be Papa Giorgio to dump it in the zone. Take it into the boards. Scooped up there by Matthew Suter. Suter tried to get around the check. He's going to dump it past Bain and around the net. Go off on the line change. Peterborough's got to start it from their own end. Back in his own zone goes number 17. Turned over to Sigma. Ethan Sigma, high shot. Caught there by Bianco and hangs on to it. Draw up to the right of the Peterborough goal. It's dropped the puck. Peterborough pick up the loose puck, number 7. Tried to backhand it out. And it'll get picked up there by Sigma. Getting pressured on by Bain. He'll spin away from him. Try to get a pass up for Tasla, but Chambers picked it off. Logan McMurray with a nice play to bounce it off the boards. Try to get to it now is Evan Hay. His attempted pass to the line got broken up by Bain, who leads it in the zone with a pass for number 5 that got broken up. Toros lead the rush in the zone. Nice play to get around the check and a backhand shot. Bianco stood right there with him and made the stop. And they're banging away with the loose puck. Nobody can bang it into the open net though. Bianco stood tall and made that stop. Keeps this one at 5-0. A draw that's coming off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that battle in the corner. It's going to go back to the line for Appleby. Appleby's shot is going to get caught there by Bianco. So it'll be another draw just off to the right of the Peterborough goal and Bianco in net. Can't really blame him in the game. He's come up with some big saves, including a penalty shot stop. That shot is going to go wide of the net. But the Toros have just kept pressure on the whole game and have controlled this game from start till now and have a 4-0 lead. Going for that wraparound as they look for more, but the pass went out of the reach and finally put it. So it is 5-0 here right now. Yeah, I forgot about the second goal here by Suter in the third period that made it 5-0. Now it'll be Suter that gets his draw. Out there looking for the hat trick. Trying to win that draw. Around the boards it goes. It's going to get kept in from the line. Now but Appleby from the line is going to shoot it. Kept that in front just through the crease area. Battling on the loose puck. He's going to fire it back to the line. Quick shot. Is not going to make it through. Trying to sweep it in from the side of the net. And Bianco came up with another big save at the front of the goal. As it looked like the Toros might have swept that in at the front of the net. Toros win that draw. Backhand shot is going to go wide of the net. But there's a rebound out of front trying for the wraparound. Nobody was there to take the pass. Toros keep it in there. Sam Griffin throwing it out of front. Bianco again is without his stick. These are the worst times for a goaltender when you don't have your stick to help you out. Now Bianco is going to get his time to go and get a stick as Peterborough have started up their center. Trying to win that battle over there at the Peterborough bench. We have 8 minutes left to go. Toros up by 5. 1 in the first period, 3 in the second, and 1 more for good measure here in the third period. That goes behind the net. Trying to win it there with number 87, throwing it out of front. And that one over Sam Griffin's stick, kept in, backhanded into the corner. And we get a whistle. Suter gets a penalty out of that. That goes down the ice. Scooping it up in his own end. It'll get fired into the corner. Trying to go back to the line. Scooped up there by Hay, who tries to put it in the zone. He'll dump it into the corner. Back up the other way. He's guys from center. Trying to get around Evan Hay. Comes in over the line, takes a shot, steered aside easily from Alan Mundy into the corner. That's Young trying to chip it in behind the net. Waited fair, fires it around, kept in by Chambers at the line. He collides with his own player, and Peterborough were outside. There's a quick shot that hit a defenseman out of front and almost changed direction on Mundy. Scooped up there by Chambers, and it's offside. A draw that's just inside the penalty box area, where we have 1 minute left to go on the penalty to Cedar. That goes behind the net. Trying to win that battle in the corner. Trying to go back to the line. Kept in there, but the shot isn't going to make it through. And tipped aside. Here they come back the other way. Number 7 tried to take a shot. There's Bain trying to get away. Lost his footing. He puts it behind the net. Castle's going to fire it around. Gets kept in from the line. Quick shot from Gusso. Shot there by Mundy and held on due. Maybe a draw just off to the left of Mundy now. Back to line for Gusso. Tried to first shot. Tipped out of front. Just wide. And Mundy got his stick dunked out of his hands as Bain was out in front. Bain still trying to find a lane. There's Bain again with a quick shot. It's not going to make it through. Nice block out of front by Jack Carley to block that shot, and now he'll clear it aside. Kept in from the line. There's Bain looking for the shot. Nice defensive play there by Carley, and it's going to be a penalty coming up. Short-handed face-off in the Peterborough end. Nice play by Ethan Sickma to keep it in. Around goes number 12, Dickinson. He's going to try and chip it aside. Dickinson with a pass for Rogers at center. Rogers has it from the line. Tried to get in. He's going to backhand it in behind the goal. Back goes Fair to pick it up. Fair tried to get around Dickinson. As it comes around to the other side for Papa Giorgio. He tried to find a lane, and he'll dump it out past Chambers through center. Rutherford trying to pick up the puck, but he's getting pressured on, and there's a collision in behind the goal. No penalty on the cards. Goes in behind the net. Dickinson trying to chip it out of the zone. Gets it up there for Davies. Nice defensive play to come back there by Matthew Cedar as he dumps it down the ice. Got 35 seconds left to go in the penalty to Calhoun. Chipping it up through center. Coming up into the zone comes number 87 trying for a shot. Gets it away, and there's a blocker stop there by Mundy. Kicking it aside, trying to get it past McMurray. Logan McMurray tips it out at center, and Young will put it back in. McMurray again will pick it up. Toros doing a good job killing off this penalty here to Calhoun. They haven't allowed many shots get through to Alan Mundy. Peterborough pick it up from their own end as they lead it up their center. Gonna fire it down the ice into the corner. First one on the puck and behind the goal, and he's gonna fire it around. Gets picked up there by Logan McMurray. Tries for the pass, and Sam Griffin is an offside. Another draw that's just off inside the line. Picked up there by Hayden Shaw. Shaw tried to dump it in. It's going into the corner. Appleby picking it up in his own end, trying to fire it off the boards. Tassler couldn't get it past Moncrief. Moncrief picks it up. Tried to shoot it. Couldn't. Toros get the loose puck with Tassler. Back up the other way. Cole Tassler comes. 3-on-1. The odds are against him. Still makes it away around. Cole Tassler tries to stuff it in from the side. And that shot that didn't make it through to the net. Setting it up in front. Tried for the bank pass out in front of the goal. Didn't work. Tassler gets taken down. No penalty. And the Toros took exception to that. And Evan Hay took his man down there in the corner. We have 2:54 remaining here in the game. Bays will take the offensive draw. Try and win it for T. Ryan. Get that shot away. And it's going to go wide of the right post. Coming around the boards there for Peterborough to try and get it out. Moving it up through center. Scooped up there by Bain. Picked up his stick. Moncrief tries to dig away at it. Moncrief still digging at it. And he gets it there for Bain. Along with number 5. He's not going to go anywhere. Toros get away with a nice play by Bain to spin off the check and take a shot and score. Bain with a shot that was able to elude Mundy and make its way to the net to make it 5-1. That was a perfect shot there from Bain as he was able to beat Mundy to the left hand side to put Peterborough on the board for the first time in this series. Toros still up by a 4 spot at 5-1. Suter still digging away at it against Richardson, sorry. That's going to go down the ice. Chipping it up through center. Trying to get away there was Griffin. He's going to bounce it off the boards and into the Peterborough end. 1:50 left to go. Toros hanging on here. That's going to go right through center. Scooped up there by Matthew Suter. From his own end, he's going to turn on the Jets. He gets around Rogers. He comes in the zone. Tried to get a shot away. Couldn't do it as it got blocked. Toros throw it out in front for Papa Jojo with a shot. Left pad stop there from Bianco. Toros still in there on the backhand from Griffin. Rolls it in on net. Stopped there by Bianco and hangs on to it. Face off coming off to the left of the goal. Evan Hay trying to dig away at it. Battling away at it, trying to put it into the zone. Number 87 trying to win that battle in the corner. Some nice moves there from Evan Hay. Couldn't do anything with the puck though. Comes out, tries for the quick shot on net. That's not going to make it through as it got blocked out of front. Toros get the loose puck. Try and set it back to the line. That'll be sick move. Tries for a shot. He said he's going to throw it to the goal for Logan McMurray, but the shot was knocked down. And now McMurray tries for another one. That'll go in behind the net. Lead pass. McMurray tried to go with a puck along with Evan Hay. Passler trying to dig away at it. Comes number 8 at center. Rutherford. 20 seconds left. Shot got blocked there by Sigma. Battling away at it, trying to win the draw. Goes in behind the net, and Sigma will hang on to it, try and fire it out. Got knocked down there by Hofferman. Young battling away at it, trying to chip it in. 10 seconds left. Kept in from the line by Rutherford, but the shot isn't going to make it through. And the Toros are going to take game one as Alan Mundy steals that final shot aside. And the Toros, a late goal by Jack Carley, and then Matthew Suter, Miller Hope, and there was another goal in the second period as well. And then Suter also added one in period number 3 to make it 5-0. And Bain would score for Peterborough, but it wouldn't be enough. Toros take game 1, 5-1 here at the Rickard. And as mentioned, game number 2 will be in Peterborough at the Kinsman Arena. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.